college football. The Virginia Tech Hokies take the field here at Lane Stadium. Going out of conference for one final time this season to take on the Scarlet Knights from Rutgers out of the Big Ten. Mark Hertzlick, Chris Cotter with you. I know a lot of Bashal Tootin, who's in the backfield with him. Jalen Lane in motion. He's going to carry it on the jet sweep and be dropped for about a 1-yard loss. Tyreen Powell, a captain who this comes into the game to flank Kyron Drones in the backfield. Drones to throw, has time, tries to get it out to his receiver, but just a step too far for Ben. Kelly McManus misfires, tried to get it to long over his head, and it'll be a 3-and-out. So both defenses forcing a 3-and-out. Mansour field, but they get it done. Anderson looking for a roll. Jalen Lane, though, on the return, flag down on the far side, and the ball came out as well. Now the officials are going to say that Lane was down, but let's also check the marker on the far sideline. Back with you. They were looking at that last play.
Number 83 return man fumbled the ball before he became down. The ball was immediately recovered by Rutgers. Therefore, it is first down Rutgers.
You remember on the return, Jalen Lane put the ball on the ground, and Rutgers thought they had recovered. It was originally ruled Virginia Tech ball.
Yeah,
what do you see here?
Watch this. Look, the hand hits the ground, right? So if the hand hits the ground, whether it has the ball in it or not, the player is not down yet. A different body part besides the hand has to hit the ground. So a forearm, an elbow, showing pressure.
They come with just 4. Kelly McManus has time, has a receiver. That's an outstanding catch by Ian Strong. Falling down and reaching behind him to move the chains, 13 yards. Strong in motion. They give them an on guy, avoids the first would-be tackler and picks up a first down. It'll be 1st and goal. They'll mark him at the 3.
Tight end on the left side of the screen.
Can the Hokies bow up on defense? No surprise here. Monongai gets it down to the 1.
Push.
Kelly McManus gets the push from Monongai.
No.
Stoned, though, before he got to the goal line.
Turnover on the road. Huge.
Again, Kelly McManus. No, Monongai, and he scores. We're going to have to see this from a lot of different angles, Mark, as to how Monongai.
The ball's snapped and then handed backwards.
Just a one-handed handoff behind him.
Tell you what, that would be very difficult to defend. It's good play call. And
Jay Patel for the point after. He nails it. First quarter touchdown allowed by this Virginia Tech. Seems like forever since Virginia Tech last had the ball, and it seemingly has been. The first drive of the game, they went 3-and-out, but this is what they do so well. Get the ball into Kyron Drones' hands and let him get going on his own. Coach, where we are right now with Tootin in the backfield with Drones. They'll send Lane in motion. Tootin blocks for Drones. You can see how hard he is to bring down. Big Minneson just bounced. Drones to throw. Has Gosnell. They'll move the sticks. Flip Dixon on coverage, but 12 yards for number 12, and they really like what Stephen Gosnell brings to the table. He's a jet down and a long 4. Again on the option. And that time Drones had nowhere to go. Receiver Felton is near side, the bottom of your screen. They will pass. Pressure off the edge. Drones is in all kinds of trouble. He gets rid of it, though, but can't connect with the receiver. Aaron Lewis supplied the pressure for a defensive stand here after Rutgers took the lead on their last drive. Kelly McManus to throw. Has a receiver inside of Virginia Tech territory. That's Demir Miller. Got a flag late as well.
Personal foul, late hit, defense number 21. That 15-yard penalty be added to the end of the run and includes an automatic first down.
And you can see the freshman Quentin Reddish from Charlotte being spoken to on the sideline. McManus changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Gets the play off. Brown again. Patiently waits for his opening and still pushing the pile. It'll be the first down and a lot more. Give it to Brown. He powers his way into the end zone. One for Monangai, one for Brown in this Rutgers rushing attack, providing early dividends here today.
You want to take a crowd out of a game? You run the ball for 4 yards every single down, and you work your way all the way down the field. And now you've gotten to the point where your team has had the ball twice.
And the homegrown product from Monmouth Junction splits the uprights. Great start for the Scarlet.
I think that's been working for this offense.
Tootin, they'll try him on the left side. Avoids a tackler, still on his feet, and picks up a first down.
Yeah, I think the threat of Kyron Drones running could lead to that.
With Gosnell in motion. Rutgers brings just 3. Drones has a receiver, has lane. Still on his feet down to the 25. Biggest play of the game so far for the Hokies.
Yeah, and that's what Kyron Drones.
It'll be an empty backfield. We'll bring the near side tight end in closer and Tootin in motion. They'll give it to him. He's got blockers in front of him. Inside the 10, and he'll score. John Love on the PAT. Hokies on the board.
Yeah, and watch this. Look, they bring Bashal Tootin from left to right on your screen, and the offensive tackle, number 70, pulls out in front, gets a key block on the safety. Bashal Tootin
Timeout on the field.
all the way to the end zone. This is what Virginia Tech needs to do, running.
Awash in bright sunshine here at Lane Stadium, and has a receiver over the middle. That's Dymere Miller.
And great job on pass pickup.
Offense. Fake to Monangai. Pressure on the edge. Gets rid of it to Miller again. And another big pickup. Kaliakmanis got hit for his troubles, but he was able to find the transfer. Monangai, look at that sidestep. And another one. Down to the 20.
Dang. That stinks when you're on defense and you have that film on.
Incomplete. Ball was tantalizingly up in the air after the deflection. Deontay. Good snap, good hold. The kick is away, and he pushed it.
Good transition to be able to show my creativity outside of football, so it's been dope.
Yeah, well, hey, good luck the rest of the way, man. Thanks very much.
Gosnell lowers his shoulder, but it's going to be a little bit shy of the first down. I love how Tyrod Taylor paused to look at that bomb. We want him to do it here on third down. Virginia Tech showing pressure. They come with just 4, now 5 on a delayed blitz. Kaliakmanis gets it out, and a beautiful catch by the tight end, Kenny Fletcher. Again out to the tight end on that RPO. That option play, Woodson tracks down Fletcher, but Kirk Shiraka, the offensive coordinator for the Knights, continues to call a very interesting game. Similar play this time going downfield, then hits Miller. Kaliakmanis has all kinds of options on that movement. Third down and 7, Kaliakmanis to throw. He has all kinds of time. Has a receiver, again the tight end on the catch, but Fletcher's going to come up about a yard, maybe even a little bit more than a yard shy. Yeah. Caleb Spencer on the stop. What are you thinking here, Mark?
I think you go for it. You got Kyle Monangai.
Monangai in the backfield.
Oh, no way.
Everybody pointing at everybody else.
Offside. Defense number 16 with contact.
That is exactly what happened. Aeneas Peebles, the transfer from Miller in motion. Same play again, the tight end.
Oh,
Fumbles the football. Mad pileup for it inside the 5. And Virginia Tech has recovered. The fumble.
Recovery defense. First down, Virginia Tech.
And look at all those maroon jerseys running to the football.
Kelly Lawson was in as well.
Such a massive play by this defense. You have that mistake by Aeneas Peebles, and then his buddy.
Drones to throw, pressure. Gets sacked.
Safety.
That's going to be a safety. And it is. Wesley Bailey just knocked Drones off his feet. That is not something it's easy to do, and Drones is limping a little bit.
Play by Rutgers.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. Drones looking to pass. Bailey with the bull rush and the safety. So another potential for a shift here at third down. Went on guy. Big hole. First down and more. Jones and Woodson on the. They'll run it again. Monongai picks up 7. It'll be a little shy, and Virginia Tech wants to call a timeout. And that's why Tootin's going to run for the first down and more. Big run for Tootin, stays on his feet, still going at the 50 and fumbles it. And it goes out of bounds with 3 seconds left. We got 3 Rutgers Scarlet Knights on the goal line, and Drones has a gun. Puts this one downfield, and Lane can't come up with it. He was well short of the goal line anyway, and we've reached the half.
He's going to have to be able to throw the ball through the air a little bit better in this second half.
Rutgers will get the ball to start things off. Coley Harvey down on the field.
Turn the ball over.
That is the theme of this game for sure through one half of play. And now we'll see if Rutgers can sustain a drive here to start this second half. Pressure up the middle. Kaliakmanis gets it to his number 1 receiver in Dymere Miller. Little breathing room for the Scarlet Knights. Monongai gets the hole and bursts through it. He'll get 5. Strong in motion. Kaliakmanis rolls the pocket again to the tight end. And once again, Fletcher makes the grab and moves the chains. Delane came up to make the stop, but that play has been money. This time Strong is wide open, down the sideline. Finally brought down at the 16.
And again.
It's the 7th pass completion of at least 15 yards for Kaliakmanis. Brown reverses his field. Still churning his feet, still churning, pushing the pile forward. That's a first down. Of his career at that left tackle spot, 6'8", 344. And Brown cuts it inside and scores again. Two for Brown, 1 for Monongai, and Rutgers increases their lead.
It's really been the vision of these running backs. This time Sam Brown just does a great job of understanding where the linebackers are flowing, cutting back and moving uphill. And you're at the 1-yard line with a 225-pound back.
To open up the second half, Patel adds the point.
With Kyron Drones and the option with Bashal Tootin.
We got Tootin in the backfield with him. Drones keeps it. That looked like he had a hole. Fumbles the football. Rutgers players say it's theirs. No signal from the official yet. This is a huge call, and it is Rutgers' ball. Well, that's the exact opposite of what we said Virginia Tech needed on that drive. On the first play, Drones.
Who does a really good job of the hit on Drones. You see he was working on the guard, number 75, just beats him, puts his shoulder right on the football. Patient play, sees his quarterback, connects, and You have got to hold on to that football. We just talked about how important that play was, and Shiano advantage when this crowd's into it. But if you're running the football consistently on the ground versus this defense, the crowd has nothing to cheer about.
Once again, hits Fletcher.
Same play. It's just the same play.
Gets even 5 more yards. Miller in motion. Manangai tries to bounce it outside without a whole lot of success. Caleb Woodson on the tackle, 25, and Red's been active. Manangai, nowhere to go. That time wrapped up in the backfield, Aeneas Peebles on 3rd down for the game. Callie McManus is going to run it himself. Right to the goal line and can't quite get in, but he's right there at the 1. What are you doing here now, Feliciano? Callie McManus keeps. This time he couldn't get it to the tight end, and Virginia Tech holds. Now 3rd down. Drones. Trying to get it to, can't quite connect with him either. Jalen Lane this time. Bo Masco.
Again.
And Moore is punting from deep into his own end zone. Rutgers brings some pressure, but Moore gets it away. That's a good kick. Going to force Dremel to watch it sail out of bounds right at midfield, and that's where Rutgers will take over. What is going on? This game is a little bit more sane, but Rutgers is showing their prowess and that they're going to be a team that the rest of the game. Manangai is able to pick up 8 before Woodson brings him down. Good snap, good hold, the kick, not even close.
Yeah, and Virginia Tech keeps the points off the board, but
took the big old defensive end a little while. Drones to throw. Good check down to Felton. Still on his feet. Down to the 36. Drones tried to get it to Gosnell. It would have been a pretty big play. Now they haven't ruled it incomplete yet, as it does go out of bounds.
I think
Terry Young,
the bigger thing is, right, you have a completely unblocked linebacker coming off the edge.
Lost in all the talk about whether that's a pass or not.
Yeah, and you got Jabome, number 28, completely unblocked, running directly at your quarterback.
That's the way they were dressed. Tight.
After reviewing the play, the passer's arm was coming forward. Therefore, it's an incomplete pass. The ball will be returned to the previous spot where it will be 2nd down.
If they stay.
They'll bring just 4. Going to Lane. Almost made a sensational catch inside the 10, but Bo Masco was all over him and it falls. Pressure comes. Drones unloads it, and Lane can't squeeze it. Just a little bit too low and out of his reach.
That time Rutgers
kind of hanging around. We need a score to get back in this thing.
Thanks very much, Coach.
Big 3rd and 24 to start this 4th. Callie McManus wants it all and overshoots his receiver, who was covered well anyways. Dante Lovett in coverage, and it was outstanding. 4th down. Freshman Jacob Anderson's 3rd punt of the day. That's a good one. Jalen Lane back at his 28. Gets past the first wave to midfield. Absorbs a hit and still keeps going inside the 40. 34 yards on the return. That's a great start. Drones to throw. Has time. Has a receiver. Inside the 20. Aiden Green knocked out of bounds inside the 15. Phil, now Tootin in motion. Gets the handoff. Inside the 10, he'll score. Flag down on the play. Let's check the marker. The cannon goes off, but let's check the flag.
outside, and watch the left tackler Xavier Taplin right here He just has a collision with Tyreen Powell. Boom. And you see him kind of getting up gimpy right after that contact.
In at left tackle. Drones to throw. Got the two-point conversion as tight end Benji Gosnell squeezes it. And this time to give the Brown. Powers his way forward. 7 yards. Incomplete, flag down. Mansour Delane in coverage.
Flag was thrown at the top of the route.
Defense number 4. The ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
Call goes against Delane in the game. He'll get the carry. Muscles his way forward. I don't know if he got there. I think he's just a little shy. Depends on the line. Trying to get Virginia Tech to jump. Hokies didn't jump. Instead,
5-yard penalty. 4th down.
Anderson will let it fly. It's a good kick end over end. Lane's going to let it bounce into the end zone for the touchback. Hokies have the momentum, and they've got the ball down 8 when we come back. Huge role in this game. Drones flushed. Now he's going to make something happen with his legs. To midfield. And he hung on to the ball as the Rutgers defender was trying to. Tootin on the outside. Cuts it back inside. Has room to run. Inside the 30, down to the 27.
There.
He's in motion to the top of your screen. Now back. It's all Drones. Goes to the marker. Right at it. Split out wide to the top of your screen. 7th play of this drive. Tootin bounces it outside. Inside the 10. All the way down to the 1-yard line. 1st and goal for Virginia Tech. Hokies, you're darn tootin'. Eight-play, 80-yard drive, and now you're down 2. Obviously, the Hokies are going to go for Dose. Brought to you by Dos Equis.
Do it again when they need it the most.
Drones to throw to the end zone. The conversion made. Stephen Gosnell. His brother Benji caught the last. First it's Tootin, nearly untouched. Right up the middle. And then Drones finds Gosnell for the 2-point conversion. Last 4 possessions for Rutgers. Downs, missed field goal, punt. Callie McMahon is trying to change all that. Gets it to Strong. Has blockers in front of him and a lot of room. To midfield, to the 40, to the 20. Finally tracked down inside the 15 by Jaden Keller. 63 yards and a massive play by the Scarlet Knights to open this drive.
Oh, and really good design. Wide receiver screen. Got the offensive lineman out in front, and Ian Strong, the sophomore out of Coram, New York, St. Anthony's High School.
Callie McManus has room to run. Angle was closed down in a hurry, though. Dropped it to 7 by Caleb Woodson. Snap is good, as is the hold, and the kick is good. 1.5. Drones. Ball batted up in the air and intercepted. Longer beam squeezes it, and that might just about do it.
Fleeting. for Kyron Drones off his left side. It's just a good job of getting the football up in the air, and Kyron Drones just tried.
Virginia Tech, and that third one might have just about done it. Monangai. You hear the pads popping as he carries the pile for another first down.
Yeah, and Virginia Tech does have 3 timeouts left. So see what Chris Marv dials up on this 3rd and 1.
Gotta think Five's getting it. He does, and he falls forward for the first down, and that's gonna do it.
Yep.
Rutgers came into this game 0-6 all-time in this building, in Lane Stadium. This is their first visit since 2002. 22 years after the last time they made the trip to Blacksburg. Greg Schiano and the Scarlet Knights will pick up their first win here in Blacksburg. Final seconds winding down. 26-23 is going to be our final. Quick final thought from you, Mr. Hurst.
Well, it was a gutsy game by both teams. Lots of miscues back and forth, lots of turnovers, but it was a defensive game, a rushing game, a hard-nosed game that went down to the final play.